Hey guys, how's it going? Today's a rainy Friday afternoon. Just wanted to bring you out in the garden here and show you some cabbage. We're growing 6 different varieties of cabbage this year. Cabbage is probably one of my staple crops in the garden, and we've got heads of cabbage out here the size of basketballs. We have 2 different start dates. We're running 72 plants right now and then 64 broccoli, and we've gone through 8 pickings of broccoli this year. And what we've done is this is our bed of wood chips that we laid down 3 years ago. We ran no animals on it this winter. All we did was clean out the chicken house over winter, spread it on this. We put down some microlite, so magnesium mica, and some wood ash from the wood furnace. And that was the only amendments we put in. We laid a silage tarp on top of that, cut some holes in it, made some lines, and laid down our broccoli and our cabbage. Some of the varieties of cabbage we're using this year are Aubervilliers, Glory of Ezekusen, I don't know how to pronounce it, and there's another one that escapes me that are probably 3 of my favorite. I can put them in the links below, but I just wanted to show you, like, this head of cabbage here is probably one of my bigger ones, and we're getting ready to have a big sauerkraut. Yeah, here's another monster. I mean, just huge heads of cabbage. You know, here's my hand. That sucker is huge. And they're all like that. The Aubervilliers are a little bit smaller, but man, the taste of these, just incredible. Here's some smaller ones over here. And for the first year, we're growing some purple cabbage. And that is just going to add a whole new dimension to our sauerkraut festival this year. Adding purple cabbage in and fermenting that. So I wanted to talk about a couple things to help grow better cabbage. First off is the natural soil amendments. The second thing is keeping that ground soil temperature cool. When we put the tarp down, you have to put hay on top of it to keep that solar radiation a lot cooler, because that tarp can get super hot and it'll basically blanch the underside of the leaves of your cabbage plants. The other thing is I really like wood chips for cabbage because it holds lots of moisture for long periods of time, and I've only watered twice this winter. We've gotten a lot of rain, so you know, things like cabbage. Seed starting is a big deal. I started these seeds on New Year's Day. That's my New Year's Day tradition, is to start my cabbage seeds. And I'll only put the best ones in the garden. There's a few stragglers in here that probably shouldn't have made it, but I had holes open, so we just went ahead and planted some anyway. And as far as cabbage goes, my kids eat a lot of cabbage. And then other than that initial, and I don't use any fertilizer in the nursery or the greenhouse. So we'll start them on New Year's Day. We moved them out to the greenhouse like first week of February, and these things were in the ground, I believe the end of the 3rd week of February. And they're past their 110-day mark. I kind of like seeing how big I can make a head of cabbage be. So yeah, that is our cabbage. We're gonna pull all these out and just give them a chance to regroup. We're gonna let this rest for about a month. We're gonna come in, re-amend it, and then this is all gonna go to Brussels sprouts for the fall. So yeah, there you go. There it is. Big old patch of cabbage. If you have any questions about growing cabbage, I don't think there's any better crop to grow in your early spring cool season garden. These are all cool season crops. Let's just take a quick tour, shall we? So yeah, cabbage, broccoli, and here we have some daikon radishes. They're taking off and going crazy. The honeybees are they're eating it up. So we're growing radishes and having honey. These are our carrots we thinned out. My daughter and I planted these 3 rows of Danvers stubby, another row of carrots right here. And here we have some imperator carrots. This was a row I tore out initially, these 2 rows. This one had a lot of beets in it, and I salvaged the ones I had. I went ahead and planted some onions. late season onions, and then here we have a row of green beans. This row I'm really excited about. This has a lot of beets in it, but it also has purple dragon heart carrots. They're a massive, large purple carrot. Here we've got our iceberg lettuce. It's nearing the end. It's starting to get a little bit bitter, and we've picked it, and it's grown back, and we picked it, and this was like 20 cents worth of seed. We've got some salad bowl lettuce, that red sort of mesclun looking stuff, and then we have onions in between, and then here we have our pollinator section. These are our wild sunflowers. Over there we've got blackberries, and we have fruit trees, apricots and peaches planted in between. So a very high productive place that we've got going. This is our cool season garden. I'll show you the warm season garden over there probably in a couple weeks once we actually get some warm weather, because right now it's pretty miserable. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. You guys take care. Bye.